Hello everybody, it's Solae. I am doing a progress report for the hashtag No Paper Left Behind for October. Now, you're seeing the scrap pile in front of you. And this is my first progress report video that I'm doing. And I've already used up a lot of paper from the 6.5 inch by 6.5 inch paper pad I showed you previously. It's just the beginning, it's not even mid-October, and after I did my first video of the hashtag No Paper Left Behind, I went a bit crazy and I made a lot of cards. And here is my basket of cards in here. They're not fully glued on. All I've done is decided on the size of my cardstock for the base of the cards, and then I went and looked through my papers and decided which background paper I want to use for each cardstock bases, and I glued those down. Then I thought I was going to stop there, but my brain just told me to keep on going and my hands just followed with it. And so this is all I have left, because I showed you guys several colors of the American Crafts cardstock papers that I've chosen, and I had some green shades and this minty or bluey shade, and then I also had a darker pink shade, which I've used it all up. I did some die cutting as well, and which you'll get to see in another video, and I just want to complete my cards in this video. So this is all I have left from that paper pad that I showed you guys, but I might end up using all of that later on, who knows. So I'll just start off by showing you some of the bigger size cards. I did go ahead and use some different Christmas related stickers. Now this lovely word is a thicker piece that I got from the Simple Stories North Pole collection. It is more of a vintage modern style collection from Simple Stories, and I am yet to use that paper pad to create Christmas stuff, but I did go ahead and use these thickers because the size of the thickers was just perfect for this card base, and also the color green was also perfectly matching with some of the stocking colors on here. So all I did was just cut out the card base, score down the middle, and I chose the background paper. Then I used the darker cardstock, made a strip, and then I stuck the word joyful on there, also using the star stickers on there, and finished it off with the stickle. I chose to use the diamond stickles and do 3 dots here and here and here. And that is a very simple card. So there's one. The other one is the stocking paper, which has a silver foil throughout, which is really, really lovely. And I also used the same thicker word that says Mary. I love the way the writing is done in this thicker collection, and I just simply added 3 red stars. So all it is, you have a card base, you cut the piece of paper to cover the background, and then you choose some thicker word, stick it on, add 3 stars. Simple. And then here is this one, which I haven't glued down, which I'm gonna do with you guys here. So with my card bases, I didn't want the card size to be same with the entire thing, because I know that some of them I want to send it out with some gifts, some of them is for teachers, and you know, I'm planning to give teachers gifts, and I don't want to give them big cards with the gift, because I find it hard to package the gifts and the big cards together. So I have many different sizes, like 3 by 3 or 4 by 5 or 3 3/4 by 4.5. I don't know, I didn't really write it down. But I just went with what my heart was telling me to do and what gave me joy in creating. So this is one of those medium-sized cards. So I chose this background, was a bubble background, and I'm going to use one of the strips, the scraps that I have left from cutting the larger pink color sheet. And then I just used one of the border strip that was from a cut apart piece in the collection. If the glue wants to come out. Yes, it's coming out very slowly. It's actually getting really warm here in Australia, and so my water intake, it really needs to be increased a lot. Now, I'm not happy with this glue right now because it's not helping me. So we'll see what's happening. Okay, starting to come out. So this video, you guys, it's not going to be a short video because I just want to show you guys how I make my cards so that you guys know what to do. So I need to make sure, yep, I wanted to put that there, a little bit lower than the middle part of the card. And what I did with this one, so this center was from the pull apart sheet. All I did was add the, you know, my favorite gold eyelash trim before I attached the center piece on top. And I used the foam sticker there to pop it up a bit. And all I'm going to do is just glue him on. Glue him down like this. So I just used a simple circle die and did that. So where do I want him? I think I was gonna have him right there. And I can decide to add the word Merry Christmas or stamp the word Merry Christmas on the front of the card if I want to. But with the cards, I don't like adding too much on it. And already it's got a lot of, you know, fun images to look at. The center is the star of the card. That's why I use the eyelash trim around him. So that's more than enough for that one. This is the other one I have made using the stocking paper, the pink color background. And all I did was using my foam glitter sheet, I die cut the ribbon. I die cut quite a lot of those and I decided to use some on here. Now with this one, I didn't have quite enough of the pink paper left. So I added another strip from another paper down here. And it actually goes really well because of the pink Christmas tree in the border strip. And this is a puffy sticker from a different collection, but it says collect beautiful moments, and that's what we love to do during Christmas. Well, we should collect beautiful moments every single day, but it's, you know, during Christmas, we have many, many wonderful moments we can collect. So this is very simple. So it's just strip of paper here, another strip down there, another scrap strip there to hold the sentiment and the bow. It's a very simple card. Now this one is a shaker one, but what it is I didn't make the shaker. This is a shaker sticker that was sent to me last year in my Christmas swap. And this is a sticker shaker, but I think also you can convert it to a tag if you want. So I'm going to use this on top of a glitter foam circle that I die cut. So I need to use a glue gun and stick that on properly, but I decided that I want to use a strip of red with the gold washi because if I had just used the red, it wasn't really that stunning in my eyes. So I needed some sparkle. So I found a thin washi tape like this one here and I just stuck it in the middle of the red strip. Now this strip was also part of a scrap from when I cut out some bigger piece or when I die cut some shape out of the red cardstock, there was like some little bits of paper left. So I am making good use of the little border strips. So I'm gonna stick that there like that. And I thought I was just going to stick it like this, but I thought the glitter foam sheet wasn't showing well enough, so I went ahead and used this die to cut this shape in red cardstock. So I'm going to stick this down onto here like that. And then I am going to add this foam sheet of circle on top of this one. Like that. And then I am going to use my glue gun to add this one because this sticker does not stick onto the glitter foam sheet very well. but that is my card there, like this. And then there is this one. This one I did complete. So all it was is just a bit of cardstock paper, folded in half. And then I had this Merry Christmas tag. So I just stuck that on there on top of the background piece and just simply added the 3 glitter hearts. Very simple. This is another simple one. I had this ephemera piece, but the writing was in white, and all I did was went over the white writing with the black ink pen. And so I just also did the border around the banner piece and just stuck some, what do you call these things? Foam sticker. So what it was is like it's the foam dot sheet, but you know after you use all the dots, you have this really good piece of foam sticker left. So don't chuck out these things. You need to use them for your projects because you basically pay for all of this as well. So you need to use it. So I am making really good use of the negative parts of the foam dot sheet. And I am simply going to stick this like this. And then we have a very simple card, and this could be given to boys as well. Next one is my glittery candy cane one. It's a little bit more bigger size. I really love the pink and the red and the whites together. So that's why I chose the red background color. And then this one I am just going to add the strip like this on top, like so. You can use glue gun for all your sticky business, but I sometimes don't feel like turning the glue gun on. And also for cardstocks that have lots of glitter, it's better to use double-sided tape as well. But this one is, the pattern paper isn't fully covered with glitter, so I can still go ahead and do that. Now this is another digital piece that I had. All I did was using the darker pink, I just backed it up, and then I added some sparkle using the diamond stickles. You see? It's just very simple idea. And then what I'm going to do is just glue that on top like this. You can even add more foam sticker if you want to make it more pop up, but in my case I am trying to not make it too 3D look. You know, I don't want it to be too layered because I want to be able to put it in an envelope and send it away easily as well. Like if it's a family member that I can easily see here in Australia, I might make it more dimensional, but for cards that are going overseas and things like that, I have grandpa that I need to send to overseas and my sister and things like that. So I do like to make things layered but not so dimensional. So this is another very simple card. Now this is another simple one. All it is, I just put the Christmas tree paper on top of this green shade, and then I die cut some mug shape and some cream shape, and I just glued them together. And I also die cut the word wish using my foam sheet, and I also die cut this bit here. And this gem sticker here is from Prima Marketing. And then it made a really lovely hot cocoa mug cup. And I also added some accent using this one here, which is liquid pearls. So I added some 3 dots there and there using the liquid pearl. And all I'm going to do is just simply add this mug on here. And it's a very simple card. So if you guys have like, you know, coffee cup dies or mug cup dies, you can easily make an embellishment to add to your Christmas card like this. Okay, very simple. There you go. Next one, I did use the same Christmas paper, but this time backed it onto a red one. And I also had a sticker from a Simple Stories collection. It says, "Have yourself a Merry Christmas." So I used the strip paper from the green, a different green shade, and I backed it up. And this was from the pull apart sheet. So I'm going to use this holly to glue it onto the... So card making doesn't, what I'm trying to show you guys is that card making doesn't have to involve too much. You can just quickly make cards with just few little pieces. If you don't have any dies, you don't need to do the dies. You can use stickers, simply use stickers. So here you go. This is very, very simple card, but yet it looks so nice to look at. Go. Next one, I have a vertical one, and I've already went ahead and glued down the strip of the red paper, but I cut the bottom to make it the fishtail banner look. And then I used one of the pull apart circle from the sheet, backed it onto the foam sheet that I die cut using this shape here once again. And then I'm just going to simply lay it on the top. Very simple. Nothing too difficult involved. So that's what I'm going to do. Just making sure it's where I want it to be. And ta-da! That's it. Oh, and I also wanted to share with you guys. Now, after cutting so many of the background paper, I had some strips left, and I decided to use up those strips. Now, let me see which ones I did. See here, I added the leftover strip down here, and this idea actually comes from Susan at Susan Tootsie Tucker's channel. She makes a lot of cards every month, and she uses the scrap bits to add in to the inside part of the card, and it actually really adds a lovely touch. So I have done that using Susan's idea. This one here is, once again, I had a big piece of cardstock that I folded in half, and I didn't have quite enough of the gift paper nor the Christmas paper left, so I just joined them together and covered and created a background look. Then I used the red strip of paper, and then I used one of the border strip from the cut apart sheet. I added it onto here, which makes it look like a candy cane. And I'm just going to simply add that to like this. I don't like adding the border smack bang in the middle. I like it a little bit lower than middle or a little bit above the middle line. So that's what I'm doing. Hope I did it properly. And here, once again, using the die, I cut out the shape with the red cardstock. I used the foam sticker to pop it up a bit, and then used the sticker Joy and stickled the word Joy. I really love the combination of this cherry red color and the bright green together. I am really loving those color combination. And all I'm going to do is just add it on top of the strip. So instead of just gluing the circle piece straight onto the background paper, if you use a strip of paper, it kind of divides it and also creates a focal look. So I really, really like that as well. I've got a few more to do, but I'm gonna show you. So I have been using my foam sheet a lot lately, and I really, really love it because it die cuts so smoothly. I only have to go through it once, which makes my, life so much better for my hands, especially. So this time I decided that I'm going to use the sticker sheet to stick it onto my die cut shape. Like that. Now with this one, because it's a sticker sheet, I do have to either use double-sided tape to hold it onto it strongly or use a glue gun. I think I'm going to turn on my glue gun a little later on and stick that on. But in the meantime, I'll just show you. So I had a piece of strip left from the green cardstock. I added this washi tape here on top like this, the snowflake one. And then I just cut the fishtail at the bottom. And what I'm going to do is just simply glue on the foam sheet. Now the foam sheet and the PVA glue goes so nicely. It works really well. And I just have to make sure that I glue this on later on. So that's another simple card. And because the foam sheet is not a heavy cardstock, it makes the weight of the card not so heavy as well when you're sending it off. Here is my 3x3s. It could be 3x3 or it could be 3¼ by 3¼ So all it is, just pink cardstock base, cover it with the pattern paper. I cut out a circle shape using the circle die, and then I just simply stuck on this ephemera piece that says be a light. This pink color with the rose gold foil was just perfectly matching with this darker pink tone, so I just simply did that. I'm going to drink some water. And this one here, I think I already stuck it on because I just felt like it. So this is another of the smaller size card. I just used the sticker that says Merry Christmas on top of the circle piece. Now the circle piece, I matched it with the base color. And then I just simply added a ribbon sticker and added a glittery heart in the middle of the bow. This one is another same size card. All I did was die cut the circle shape, stick it on top with the foam sticker, added this sticker that says Peace on Earth. I used the diamond stickles to go over the peace word. And it's very, very simple. And all my Christmas cards, really, if it's not too pinky, I can give it to boy or girl, or, you know, gentlemen and ladies. This is another simple one. All I did was put the pattern paper on. Using the red cardstock paper, I just cut out a little strip, did the fishtail banner. I do need to glue this with the glue gun on. Anything that's a puffy sticker, I strongly recommend to use the glue gun to stick it down because it's just not gonna stay on. Okay, I just simply placed it on here like this so that I know where I want the stars to be glued on later on. So that's all it is. This Merry Christmas was from the cut apart sheet in the same collection. I just simply backed it with some foam tape and just put it on top of the fishtail strip here and added 3 stars. And then this is another one using the same pink pattern paper. I just simply added the blue color one and also added a washi strip on top of the blue strip. And then this is another digital image that I had, and I just backed it with some foam stickers. And then I'm just going to peel this off like this, if it will let me. So, and peel this off like this. Now you guys, I do have to tell you guys, my bandage here, it's not because I had a paper card or anything like that. You probably will see my bandage quite a bit from now on until I go and do my next infusion, which is coming up. End of October is my next 6-monthly infusion time. I go to the day oncology and stay there for 6 hours to get my first infusion session done, and then I wait 2 weeks and then I go back and do it again. But the second infusion is much shorter. And so with my autoimmune condition, when my infusion is sort of starting to run out, my nails sometimes, it doesn't happen to me all the time. I'm just sharing because I really love your, how do I say this? I really am thankful for all the wonderful comments that you guys give me, and you share so much with me that I want to share some part of my life also with you guys. So that's why I'm telling you. So what happens is that my nail actually starts to be full. I don't know how to say this properly. The skin and the nail sort of detaches a bit and it becomes a little bit painful. So I have to hold it together with a bandage so it doesn't feel so sore. It doesn't happen to me all the time, but it does happen. So moving on with the card. So that's a very simple card there again. Once again, it's just the back cardstock base. Cover it with the pattern paper, add a strip. You can use your washi to add another layer to the strip and then simply add one picture and it's done. This one is a small card using the red and the pink together. And this is another shaker sticker from the Merry Days collection. And all I'm going to do is just simply add this on. But I'm thinking this might not stay on really nicely. So I'm just telling you guys this is what you can do, and then you can add some like another sentiment stamp on it or something like that. I'm not going to glue that one on now because I do need a glue gun for this. And this one, this is another small one. The background paper wasn't big enough to cover the white cardstock base, so I used another sheet of the different color cardstock that matches that blue stocking there, and I layered it together, which was really nice, I thought. And then I had another red strip of cardstock left, so I added the gold washi on top. Now I want to add this cut apart word that says Merry Christmas, and it has these peppermint border, and what I did was I added stickles around the border there. So I'm just going to glue that on like that. Yeah, so that's why you're seeing the bandage on my finger, because I just don't know how else to do it. If I don't put the bandage on, it actually really hurts. So it's better for me to have something to hold the nail onto the, yeah. Anyway, so that's, and then I also cut out these, so I found another white glittery foam sheet, so I cut out a tiny flower piece. So I'm just adding those like that. And then I might end up putting some bling in the middle part of it. Wondering if that foam's gonna stick on there. If it doesn't dry on there, I can use a glue gun. And I'm gonna put a bling in the middle of the flower. This is another simple one. Candy cane background. Cut out a circle die. Added a sticker, Holly Jolly. Simply done. This one here, it says Happy Holidays. All I did was match the circle shape with the cardstock base color, added the sticker that says Happy Holidays. And this background paper already comes with glittery areas, so it didn't need any more sparkles. So those are all my cards. And if I decide to add more things to my cards, I will show you. But basically, you guys have seen majority of my card designs. I do need to use the glue gun for that. So I'll just quickly show you guys one more time. So there are some things that I do need to add glue gun to. But yeah, I have made so many cards using my 6.5 by 6.5 paper pad that I had. I really love this. And in my next video, you're going to see more of my paper embellishments. And I'm looking forward to sharing that with you as well. But I just wanted to tell everyone that card making doesn't have to involve too much layering. You just need to choose the right color for the card base that matches the pattern paper. Go through your stickers and ephemera pieces and just have fun creating however many cards you want to make. One day your brain might only let you make few cards, but another day you might be making 10 or 15 cards. Thank you so much for listening to me and for coming here once again to my channel, saying hello to me by leaving me a comment. Thank you so much. Bye everyone.